What is going on, Hydro? My name is Mac. Welcome to your 20-minute breathe here in Miami Beach. We are doing a steady state row this evening. I am so happy that you are here. All right, before we do anything, let's quickly look at our metrics, all right? Those numbers on our screen. Bottom left-hand corner, you will see /500M. That is your split. That's your speed. All right, the lower that number is, the faster you are going. But today, we are working a breathe. We're working jogging pace. All right, keeping it steady, keeping it consistent. And so that's what we should be seeing on that split. All right, just a nice and easy press. An effort that feels good, all right? And then just holding on to that feeling for 20 minutes. Then we've got that S/M, that's your rhythm. And for today, we are holding on to 22 for 20 straight minutes, all right? So we're gonna find that rhythm right here on this stroke right now. There we go, 22. Cue the rain. We got a nice little drizzle here in Miami Beach. All right, we press together, working that jogging pace. All right, so jogging we know it's pretty light effort. Right, so it's if you were to go out for a jog, you know, ooh, you're not sprinting, you're not hitting any max efforts. It's just nice and light work. All right, and steady state's awesome for building that endurance, building resilience, building a baseline really of fitness, all right? So that's exactly what we're doing. Sitting nice and tall. All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about having an endurance mindset, right? Because we're holding on to that same rhythm, that same effort for all of our workout today. All right, so building endurance, not only in our physical fitness, but also mentally as well. We're gonna check back in with that rhythm. Hold and steady here. Ooh, we have a huge rainbow right to my left. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. That's so cool. And now it's really starting to rain. It's all right. So, talking about endurance mindset, first thing that comes to my mind is about being intentional, all right? To have that endurance mindset, to get through these longer, steady workouts, all right? We're thinking about being intentional. What do you want to get out of your time right now, out of your 20 minutes? What is something that you're looking for, right? Sometimes we don't always have a goal or something that we're trying to accomplish, right? We just want to get 20 minutes in of movement. Other times we're chasing that feeling, that hydro high, right? And some of us who are training, we're looking for specific metrics. Maybe we're trying to accomplish a certain amount of meters in 20 minutes, hit a certain split, or we're just having fun with our friends on that leaderboard, all right? Whatever it is, I always like to think about my intention for today right at the very beginning. Right, and then keep coming back to that as we move on through, as the row maybe gets a little challenging, right? Reminding yourself why we sat down today. What kind of benefit are we getting out of this? And this is a cardio workout, so there is a ton of benefit to doing this style of workout. You actually are able to improve your resting heart rate, you get better sleep, and of course, boosting your mood, feeling that hydro high, all right? So pressing back, knowing that this is time very, very well spent, and I'm very happy that you are here rowing with me. Nice. Building that mind-muscle connection here, all right? Here we go. How's that 22 feeling? Feeling good? Should feel super super, super steady. All right, just keep that handle going forward and back. Forward and back. Core is engaged. Shoulders are relaxed. There we go. Oh, that rainbow is the coolest thing ever. Are you guys seeing this? Oh my gosh. You know, I really want to talk about being present and just kind of taking in all that's around you. Everything that makes this like a unique workout. You know, sometimes you sit down, you do a ton of 20-minute workouts, right? Let's say you do 3 a week. They're not all the same. Even if you do the same workout, same intervals, right? They always go pretty differently. And that's what makes it exciting. That's what makes it new and fresh, right? Always learning something. Always just taking in that moment. Ooh, that's new. That's exciting. Hello. Woo! That's refreshing. Also, nice cold water on my back. All right, we're gonna keep it going. If you got knocked off your rhythm like I did, we just bounce right back. 22. Nice and steady. Francis was like, nice and light rowing. I was like, oh, okay. No idea. Power boater coming through. All right, sitting nice and tall here. Getting back onto that rhythm. Nice. There we go, finding that rhythm again, and then really leaning into it. That's what steady state rows are perfect for. Woo! Got some swirly waters. All good. Nice. So being present, all right, it's really important for these longer rows. I was out rowing this morning, and I kept thinking about everything except for what I was doing in that current moment, in that present moment. I was thinking about what I'm gonna have for breakfast, what do I have to get done after this, you know, what's going on, what's on my to-do list. And I wasn't thinking about the very things right in front of me, right? And so I think, especially in this type of workout, something that can help you be more present is thinking about your technique, right? Maybe it's sitting up, consciously, actively trying to improve your technique. And it can be something little like that, like sitting up. Maybe it's keeping your chin up. Maybe it's just keeping your core more engaged. And a lot of the way that we can improve is just by thinking about it. Whew. Nice, steady pressing back. There we go. Another thing too, you don't want to think about technique. That's all right. You can think about your senses, right? Your senses can help you feel super locked in to your present moment. What am I smelling? I'm smelling hamburgers and hot dogs right now. It smells pretty good. What are you seeing, you know? Seeing that rainbow is probably top 5 coolest moments I've had in this seat right here. What are you feeling? Are your shoulders tight? Mine are definitely tight. I hold a lot of tension in my shoulders. So relaxing your shoulders. All right, feeling your legs working, pressing back. Ooh. There we go. Tapping into those senses. How do your hands feel on those handles? My hands get super sweaty on that Hydrow handle, so I sometimes gotta stop and wipe them off. It's all right. All right. Tapping into those senses. Nothing else outside of these 20 minutes.
Wow.
All right, doesn't matter right now. You're here. All right, think about what you're doing. Nice. My rhythm's a little bit all over the place where we're getting hit with some wind, a little bit of wake. All right, so I'm coming back to that 22. Just trying to solidify. There we go. We got sirens, we got a busy day here in Miami Beach. All right, we focus back in. Woo! Press in, sitting tall. All right, we're about halfway through here. Something to think about. Another little tip for building up that endurance mindset is taking everything one stroke at a time. All right, sometimes we start a workout and think too much into the future, right? We sit down and you're like, I got 18 more minutes. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I've been there before. I definitely have started a 45-minute workout, and 15 minutes in, I've been like, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. And I think that's sometimes a struggle, right? Is thinking too far into the future. So if you take it one stroke at a time, really, really emphasizing that present moment, all right, you can accomplish so much more. You can do more meaningful work. You can feel good in the moment. I think sometimes when I think too much, I'm actually spending energy that I could be conserving. I could be putting towards my actual workout, but just by thinking too much, right, kind of takes you out of that zone. You lose that mind-body connection. There we go. How's that 22? Remember, we're at that jogging pace. All right, so light to moderate pressure, pushing away off those footboards. Nice. I sometimes get really competitive. All right, if you're like me, you can switch off that leaderboard. It's okay, your friends are still there. All right, but just being content with where you're at, doing what feels good, not necessarily what's gonna put you in a certain position on that leaderboard, right? Taking control. I feel like I sometimes need permission to go a little bit easier, right? So giving you permission right here. Jogging effort, all right? You feel like you need to turn back, dial back that energy, that intensity. All right, maybe you're holding a 220 and it's tough. All right? You can let up a couple splits. No big deal. All right, I like to always save a little bit of something, a little bit of spice for the last couple minutes anyways. All right, so if you gotta let up on that split, perfectly fine. All right, you're still in that cardio zone, still reaping all the benefits of a cardio workout. All right, you'll be feeling this high for hours, I promise you. Nice and easy strokes. There you go. Just letting it feel good. This is what I was doing this morning. And I came out for a row. Got to see Sarah out rowing, got to see Francis out rowing. And it was just like a beautiful morning to be seeing some teammates, getting a little low intensity meters in. Nice. There we go. I gotta tell you guys, I saw a dolphin this morning. baby dolphin, jumped right out of the water and did a flip. And I was the only one to witness it. Beautiful moment. There we go. Nice 22, pressing back. Yeah. There we go. Just going back to that endurance mindset talk. Something that I think is really important that we don't talk a ton about is about pacing, right? Being strategic about how you manage your energy. Something I always do. I always start my row, that pressure, that intensity, just going a couple splits higher than where I want to end up. Giving myself some space and time to negative split, or to just find a split that feels good. But I always start a little bit easier. And then as I go, as I feel out the legs, feel out how the workout's going, develop that body awareness, I make my move. Once I make my move, you're free to check the king. That's for all my Harry Potter fans out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta binge all the Harry Potter movies. That's on you. But always, I like to save a little bit of energy for that final minute. Maybe it's final 90 seconds to just press the legs down a little bit harder. Just being a little bit more explosive and really taking my best strokes of the day. So we're coming up. We got 3.5 minutes to go. All right, this is a really good point to kind of check in, assess. Can I push myself a little bit harder? Can I drop my split? Or is this feeling really, really good? And I want to end on a good note. I don't always push myself my hardest at the end. Sometimes if it's feeling good, don't change anything, right? Just kind of ride it out. And that is perfectly okay, all right? I just want you to know that you take ownership of your workout, all right? However you choose to finish whatever split you're going for, that's enough. All right, the fact is that you're here, you're putting those meters in, all right, and you're doing that yourself. And that's something to be really, really proud of. All right, so we come up on our last 2 minutes. All right, you can decide here and feel empowered with whatever decision you make and how you want to finish. Still keep that rhythm nice and solid. 22. All right, but maybe if you're feeling like you want to add a little spice, try to hold that 22 and drop a split. All right, and if this 22 is feeling good, and you don't want to change anything, power to ya. Hold on to that consistency. All right, know that there's still benefit to this training. Here you go. Last 2 minutes. Sit tall. All right, coming into the dock. Not actually, but you know, the theoretical dock, this workout. All right, that's when we want to sit tall, take our best strokes. Core is engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Nice. Sun is definitely setting here. It's getting dark. All right, but this is 20 minutes well spent. Here we go. Nice solid 22. Making it feel light. Using those upper back muscles, your lats, to kind of hang on that handle. Yeah, there we go. Moving your handle with your seat. That's something I've been working on. Nice. All right, and feel those feet pressing into the footboards. Heels driving down, full foot stands up. Yeah, there we go. How are we feeling, Hydrow? Last 30 seconds here. Oh man, this feels good. Could keep going, going and going. We only got 20 seconds left. And I think those are the best kinds of workouts, or when you feel like you got more in you, right? There we go. Take these last 10 seconds. Nice big deep breath. Last 3 final strokes are yours. Nice. And down. That's how you do it. 20 minutes, steady state row. Thank you so much for rowing with me. Put in some nice, consistent work at a 22. My name is Mac, and I will see you guys very soon.